Well, a shelter focused on rehabilitating troubled dogs is now closing its doors.
The shelter was the subject of a News 4 Tucson investigation after one of the dogs in its care had repeated biting incidents, which raised questions about the organization's mission. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Cora Nylander, reports on this case.
Well, this is a sanctuary where Lucy's Hope kept most of its dogs just outside of Marana in Pinal County. They are trying to find more than 20 dogs homes before the end of this month. This closure is not without controversy. A group of former volunteers have been warning for months that this was going to be imminent. They sat down with the News 4 Tucson investigators for an exclusive interview.
These animals were pooled, but they were not saved.
A group of 4 former volunteers at Lucy's Hope sat down with the News 4 Tucson investigators under the condition we don't use their identity to raise concerns over the conditions they say dogs were being kept in.
They are now in kennels that are often covered in pee and feces. They don't get outside nearly as much as they should, maybe once a day if they are lucky.
After speaking with us in June, warning that Lucy's Hope was soon going to close its doors with an uncertain future for the more than 20 dogs in its care, that prediction has come to light. On its Facebook page Sunday, it was announced that Lucy's Hope was closing down after 4 years of trying to care for dogs with behavioral issues. The Post explained the reasons behind the closure, writing, quote, "This difficult decision comes as a result of the immense challenges of behavior rescue, compounded by unforeseen circumstances." The group of volunteers that spoke to us and others who have reached out told us that many of the dogs were going to be euthanized. In the Post, Lucy's Hope says, quote, "Despite rumors and misleading information spread by a small group of troubled individuals, we want to assure everyone that we are not conducting mass euthanasia of our beloved dogs. Our remaining resident dogs will be evaluated by Pinal and Pima County Animal Care Shelters to receive the best possible assistance." Pima Animal Care Center confirmed it had a conversation with Lucy's Hope last week, but referred us to Pinal County Animal Control, where the organization's shelter is based.
We really just don't have the space. And these are dogs that cannot be kenneled together, so each one is going to have their own kennel.
Audra Michael is the director of Pinal County Animal Care and Control. She says they're already facing capacity issues and will do their best to try and rehome the dogs, but could end up having to euthanize them.
I already told Ben on Friday when I spoke to him that, I just want to make sure he's realistic and he understands that if we can't place these animals safely, we may have to euthanize them. And I know he didn't like to hear that because he was very quiet.
Ben Garagazlo is the owner of Lucy's Hope. The News 4 Tucson investigators spent months looking into Lucy's Hope last year after concerns were raised about it trying to adopt out this poodle named Romeo that had a history of dangerous bites, almost biting off the fingertip of his previous owner's elderly mother. After our investigation, Ben told us they were no longer going to adopt out the dogs.
At this point, I wouldn't consider them adoptable.
With the clock now ticking, these volunteers hope that the dogs can find a true forever home.
These dogs have been waiting far, far too long to find homes, and they deserve homes. They're good dogs.
And for a while, Pima Animal Care Center was giving dogs to Lucy's Hope to try and rehabilitate them, but PAC tells me they have not given the nonprofit a dog since August of last year. Pinal County Animal Control is going to be coming out here Friday to take possession of the remaining dogs out here, hoping they can find them new homes. Reporting from Pinal County, Cora Nylander, News 4 Tucson.
Still ahead on News 4 Tucson, 11 Vice President